Well, we've already done the filming. I just thought that we'd just do a little section here, walking back up. Come on then. I actually had quite a good chat about the supernatural and the truth behind religion, Christianity, I mean. So, if anyone's interested, then this I'll just do as a little prelude. And you could tune into the main section, which I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. Maybe I will call it spiritual talks, seeing as I can use a little bit of wordplay from the walk. So I'll probably call it something like that. Yeah, I think we will. I think that will be the name of it, spiritual talks. And so, I mean, after all, that's what it's all about, really. Caught up in this warfare that we're all in. So it was not really planned. I didn't expect to start whittering on about it, but that's what ended up happening. And hopefully it will be worth watching. The first 5 minutes, I'm in a bit of a windy area, but apart from that, it's clear. There's no wind. So if you do click onto it, please don't be put off thinking, oh, I can't cope with the sound. In fact, I will write on the introduction, actually, about the fact that the wind's only brief. It won't even be a full 5 minutes, maybe, I don't know, the first 3 minutes or something. It's just a bit windy. Hence why I can't really film for much longer going up here, because we will hit it soon enough. Let's see if we can get a nice view of the sky and stuff. Got all these lovely trees and lavender. Well, it's not lavender, sorry, it's heather. Gosh, I had a mental block almost for a moment. Little Ben. Little Ben. You're not going to the pose. Oh, he's laughing. He's smiling and laughing. Such a happy little chap. It can't be bad being you, can it? You get a good life. There's nothing bad about being this little chap. Because every whim is accommodated to. Oh, he's such a sweetie. He really is. The most adorable little chap. Never thought I'd be so in love with a four-legged dog. Because I'm really not that bothered about dogs, to be honest. But this little one's definitely stolen my heart. Haven't you? Ben? Definitely stolen my heart. Oh, it's not as windy walking back up as it was on the way down. Oh, hope I watch where I'm walking. Oh, we're just about to hit the wind. So I'll just have a little scan about for you before I switch off. Oh, isn't that lovely? There's a pheasant down there honking away. Beautiful. I love it when the lights are like this from the sun. But it's quite late, you see. It's just approaching 8 o'clock now. So, good boy. Which way shall we go? Should we try this way then? We'll try this way. I think the bracken might get a wee bit thick, but we can try it. No, I've already filmed for longer than I intended to here. Which way to go? Don't normally come this way, but I thought it'd be a nice change, so this is the way that we came today. Oh, that's nice. I don't know if you can see the moon, it's up there, but let's zoom in and see if it'll pick up. There it is, look. That'll be a perfect half. tonight. Well, we'll zoom back out. Not really much to see behind me, just loads of bracken. I love the silhouetted trees against the sky when it's all blue like that, so with little clouds. I'd love to say that they were natural, but they do have a bit of a chemical look to them to me, and you see this line here of haziness. I think that's definitely been sprayed. Such a shame, but for the most part it is clear skies, as you can see. You're a good boy, Ben, you're so patient. I wonder where this track's going to lead to. Definitely not the way we came, anyway. At least it looks like people have been keeping it relatively clear. I mean, it's not as clear as it could be, but as long as there's no fawns down there. Oh, this is nice. It's going to be nice. I think it'll be a good thing that we're filming, because there's a brook just down here. And it's all new territory to us. Captured for its first time on camera. The first time we've walked it. And there's the brook, trickling away. Little Ben! He's got his nose into a scent. Lovely. Well, I'm not sure where I've got a rough idea where it's taking us. I can assure it's not taking me anywhere near my car if I go over here. Although we should get around to it. Oh, there's a lovely little bridge, look. How sweet. Aww, clever boy. Oh, it's a bit wet, isn't it? That's from all the rain we've had this last couple of days. Go on then, Ben. Hop, hop. Good boy. I think I missed that. Still on zoom a bit. There. I hope this will bring us out near the cattle grid and then I won't be too far away from my car. Oh, there's a bit of a nice view behind. And if anyone does watch my other one where I'm talking about Christianity, then it would be interesting to hear other people's experiences and where people are in their lives and thought processes and also upbringing, I suppose. Like, I was brought up in a family which had absolutely zero spiritual beliefs. I come from a background on my mum's side where everybody is, well, not everybody, but they were predominantly doctors. So scientific minds, believe in evolution. My mum, she is like a closed book to anything to do with religion. In fact, I've kind of been mocked, really. Not nastily, but people that believe in Christ and God rather than evolution are definitely seen as, well, I think primitive might be the right word, narrow-minded might be another. Unfortunately, people are so misled in this world that, well, people are led away from the truth, aren't they? As we all, I'm sure, even if people haven't found their own way spiritually, I'm sure there's one thing that everyone who is into truth and the way of the world can agree with me on, is the fact that everybody is brainwashed to not know what the truth is and to not have a clue what's really going on. Hey, look at this. There's an influx of crows. It's okay, they've flown over. Good boy, Ben. Good boy. So, just recently I've been really looking into the faith posterity movement, which is massively endorsed by people such as Benny Hinn and well, the God TV channels. There's a broadcasting TBN network which has most of these false, well, they call themselves prophets, but they clearly are not. And they endorse things such as, it kills me actually to say this, they call it the Toronto quote-unquote blessing. I see it very much as a curse, because basically what's going on is, it comes in different, it's packaged in different forms, but this is like one well-known brand name, the Toronto, like I said, quote-unquote blessing. And it's got lovely, charming people such as Todd Bentley behind it, endorsing it, Benny Hinn. Oh God, there's loads of them. I'd be here all day if I start naming them all singularly. Anyone who's interested could just Google the Toronto Blessing or Lakeland Church. Holy Laughter, that's another name brand for it. Basically what it is, being slain in the spirit, that's another one that they like to label it by. And it's where you go to these huge gatherings wanting to be healed of, whatever's wrong with you, or just want to have a spiritual injection of what you believe to be God, Holy Spirit. And what's really going on though is you're being infused with a demonic, demons basically, being given like a curse, basically, a demonic curse. And it has the people either in stitches of laughter or howling, and animalistic noises coming from them, hopping around at times, shaking. Basically it's that opening the kundalini. I believe that's what's going on whilst this is happening. And now maybe that's not a bad thing if it happens naturally on its own, but it's very dangerous for somebody to just come and force a process upon you like that. I don't even know really if it's a good thing if it happens naturally, but I do know it's not a good thing if it happens in the way in which these preachers are giving it out. And so as a result, you've got masses of people, children. In some of the videos of it, you can even hear them saying, "Take the mark of the beast." You've got Kenneth Copeland and, I can't think of his first name, but his surname's Brown. He's a South African guy. And, that's annoying me, not being able to think of his name. And also, I'm walking miles away from where I want to be. So anyway, back to the point. They are pretending to talk in tongues, except what they're really doing is masking just normal English under the guise of talking in tongues. And what they're doing whilst they're doing this is having a conversation with one another where they are talking about Satan and demons and praising the quote-unquote master, and saying to people, just as they're about to give them the quote-unquote blessing, they're saying to them, "Take the mark of the beast." And it's all there on tape. If you listen properly, you can hear it, even without it being slowed down, because they're mic'd up. Although they try and talk over one another to cover up what they're really saying, it is audible, you can hear it without slowing it down. Although most people would probably prefer to have it slowed down. They pronounce Satan as Satan, rather than, the way that most people would say it, which in the demonic realms, I believe is the correct way to say it, the way they're saying it. Oh, it's just dreadful, it really is. The levels of deception that people, they have no discernment. People queue up for these things, taking their children. How can you imagine these poor babies being it's just dreadful. In the name of, when I did an interview last year, I did one about spiritual warfare, and I really did want to highlight in that the levels of spiritual abuse which go on in the world. I did try and get my point across as best as I could at the time. Obviously, it was only my second interview I'd done, and I wasn't used to speaking on film, and certainly not in an interview situation. I still am not used to anything like that. think I'm more used now to speaking on film because of these videos I've been making, but certainly not used to an interview situation. Anyway, I'm quite glad that I made the other tape, which I've just made today, because I am talking about stuff a bit more clearly there. And then I suppose here I have gone on to further expand. I mean, I always have the intention that I'm going to at some point do some videos where I'm just giving some pure truth out, not necessarily on a walk, but maybe like just set up with my laptop, the camera on my laptop maybe, just in the living room. It's just that, hang on, Ben, good boy. It's just that so far it's just never, for the moment, hasn't really felt right yet. But at some point, hopefully I will do that. Or maybe I'll just continue like talking about stuff whilst, oh look at that, it's so beautiful, whilst I'm out filming. Just been feeling a bit uninspired recently. I haven't really felt like filming or speaking on camera. Oh, this is just wonderful though now. There's a little sheepy there, but I don't think you can see it. Maybe you can a little bit. I'll zoom in. Hello, sheepy. Oh, bless. Lovely. Having a good pick of grass. And this little lad's here. Just came and nudged my leg. Come on then. Well, I think maybe if I'm about to hit the road, which I do believe I am, I'll have to switch this off because I haven't got the lead with me and I'll need to carry him. Besides, if there's cars coming by, it'll be a bit noisy. Let's just see what the layout will be. Oh, hang on, it might be alright. Let's see. Where's this going to? Ah! Oh, hang on, little Ben. No, it's going to go out to the road. Just wait here, we'll switch this off. Alright, well, we're nearly out of filming time anyway, so maybe not such a bad thing. Thank you for watching. And yeah, although this will go up as part 1, there is obviously the other section, which although was, well, I'm not sure if it'll go up as part 1 or part 2. We'll see. I'll have to listen back and we'll see. But like I said, I will call both sections of this spiritual talks. All right then. Well, please do comment, share your experiences and knowledge, wisdoms, and I always do respond. So it might not be the same day, but as soon as I see your comment, I will always respond to it. So from myself and this little chap here, Ben, peek at the camera for me. Good boy. Yeah, I'm going to say goodbye to you. Aren't we? Yes. So thank you for watching and have a good evening. Cheerio.